All right. All right. Okay. So, hi and welcome to today's Plumbers of Data Science stream, where we're going to take the data that we have been writing to Kafka and where we are trying to ingest it with Zeppelin. Yesterday, we were looking into Zeppelin for a quick introduction with old projects that I have done. And today we are going to wing it. I didn't really have time to prepare, and yeah, we're going to look into this. So, hi guys, hi everyone. I'm a bit late. I was getting a new monitor and I was setting that up, and I thought this stuff would be very, very quick, but with the streaming and the recording, then I had some problems with OBS and hi Dragonfly. Okay, so the view is a bit different. Yeah. As long as people are arriving. So yesterday, or no, when was that? On Monday or on Tuesday? I did a stream about how Hadoop is dying and Hadoop is going down, and that had a lot of a lot of comments, and people were sharing their thoughts on LinkedIn, and I just want to address a bit of stuff. A lot of people really they took it way too literal, and they some said Hadoop is not dying, Hadoop is stronger than ever, and Hadoop has just been refined, and all this stuff. I never said it is completely dying, and if you have watched the stream, then you know that it's not dying. It's only going down because the cloud is so strong. And then people ask, why? What is replacing it? People watched the stream, and some other guy on the YouTube video said, how can you say this? We need Heineck. Some guy said, we need papers and a lot of stuff. And if it's not enough when I do streams, and if it's not enough that when I cite web pages, when I cite stock prices, when I cite news and experience and trends from Google Trends, then I cannot help you. Then this is not the stream for you. Go away. Hi como Stever. So that was a bit annoying in the last stream. Oh man, this stuff is driving me absolutely crazy. And sometimes people don't you see they haven't watched the video. They are commenting based on the headline, and they're not really super annoying. I just want to what we can talk a bit about today. I'm going to add some stuff to the cookbook, and what I'm going to add today after the stream is this. Let me just get it up. I have been looking a bit, or I have been collecting a bit of stuff regarding APIs, and what we're going to. Let me just open this stuff so you can see it. I've been looking a bit into frameworks and what you can use, and I'm going to add the links to it because I think this is absolutely missing right now from this section. I'm going to add here stuff about Jersey, which a framework that you can use to create APIs based on Java. No wonder, if you know me, I love Java. So this would be something. Then another thing to make the APIs a bit better or more beautiful. Swagger. I'm going to add the links to Swagger, which is, as it says here, based on the OpenAI API specification. And then I have some. I'm going to add another link for people regarding the Spring framework. Come on, regarding Spring framework to build APIs, and then what I'm going to add as well is a comparison between those two. Oh no, this was Swagger. Let me just bring it over. Did I copy the wrong one here? Where's the difference between Swagger API and Jax RS? I thought I had another one that was talking about. No, it's this one here. Okay, I wasn't absolutely wrong. Going to add this thing here. Difference between Spring REST and Jersey REST, so that people can make a difference or find out why. When would you use which one? A quick introduction, so people who are trying to build an API, just a starting point. This is completely missing right now, and I already have. I'm going to implement it here in. Where was it? Here, REST APIs, and then I have a link to a podcast, How APIs Rule the World. It's this one here. And then what I'm going to do is, this is only available as audio because it's one of the earlier, and then I'm going to add here a section frameworks with all the URLs. So just as a quick info, and this is coming as well. Don't let it go. Let it get to you. My opinion is valid. It's a Dragonfly. It's sometimes it's hard for someone who streams stuff or who's putting his opinion out there. Because sometimes people are very, very complicated, and sometimes you think, you're surrounded by idiots. Some other people are very, very clever and writing very good comments, and and you guys in the stream, I have noticed that each and every one who is coming to the stream, you guys are great, but sometimes guys who are commenting. Then what I want to talk quickly about this, I was getting distracted here from Mertz. Hey, I want to ask you a question. Do you think AI affect data science job in the future? This is not a data scientist stream, by the way, but I can answer you this question. AI is going to, or let's say machine learning or machine learning, or the I don't like AI, as you already can see the word AI. This stuff is going to affect us basically everywhere. If it's chatbots, or if it's online, or if it's offline, if it's on your phone, this stuff is going to be everywhere when you drive your car. And so AI is the future. It's going to be everywhere, especially or everywhere where we can get some data. And it's also for us data engineers then. Let me just go back to the full frontal here. For us engineers, this is going to be going to get interesting, because the more people are using concept or frame, how do you call this, frameworks or tools like let's call it tools like deep learning, tools like or deep learning with tools like TensorFlow and this stuff. This gets a lot more interesting for the data engineering, because in engineering we need to figure out which systems can you use for what, how can we get the data then to the data scientists who are doing all this stuff, and how can we get it there with a good performance. So this stuff is going to be interesting, and it's going to get interesting. Right now, what we see with AI, this is only the beginning, and right now it's a lot of hype. Let me just to back up what I'm talking about, let me just quickly search something. I don't know if you have seen the Gartner hype cycle. Hype cycle 20. I'm not sure if it's 2019. Emerging. I'm going to bring it up a second. I'm either way. I'm on the other monitor. Let me just look if I can bring it here, or if I find it quickly. Let's look for images. Trends, Gartner hype cycle 20 something. Doesn't matter. Let's look at this one here. Maybe I can zoom here. Right now, this holds the whole thing, like AI platform as a service, digital twin, deep neural nets, IoT platform, okay, blockchain, augmented reality. I thought there was artificial general intelligence. Okay, this is but this is not what I thought. I was looking at one that said specifically AI, but let's just go for deep learning. Right now, people are absolutely hyped about deep learning. They want to use deep learning everywhere. In the video where I talked about what annoys me about data science or data scientist route, this is exactly the point. Right now, this stuff is at the peak of inflated expectations, and people are going at it, and they think this is the solution for everything, and it's going to go down, and it's going to at some point reach the plateau of productivity. So this is for us data engineers, or for the platform engineers. This is going to get very, very interesting, because the stuff that people need is going to change over time. And right now everybody's hyped and everybody wants it, or wants certain things, and then they're going to want different things. So yeah. Nick says, yes, AI creates jobs for data science or data scientists. Absolutely. And Dragonfly says, as long as Internet of Things is involved, AI will be involved. The thing with the Internet of Things, is, as you can see here, right now, the whole topic of IoT platforms, this is absolutely at the peak of inflated expectations. So this stuff is going to get blown away in what do they say? How long does it take? 5 to 10 years until it reaches the plateau of productivity. So this stuff is going to take time, and because people are going to realize that for the Internet of Things, we're not there yet. We don't have the right sensors right now. We don't have enough stuff connected. People are always talking about smart cities, and yeah, what have we done with smart cities right now? Where are all the sensors? Where is every city connected? And there is no there's no standard. Everybody can do different stuff for his IoT platforms. There are no interfaces, there are no processes, there are no types of data. Everything is right now in some kind of a hype stage regarding the Internet of Things, where people are going to realize, if you really want to do IoT, it needs to be in a way where people create open interfaces and tell people how to access the data, so you can make a smart city. And think one thing alone. Let's say you have your traffic lights, and traffic lights need to get information from the weather, from local cameras, and so on. From they need to get data from ambulances who might be driving through the intersection, and so on. So where is all this connection? Where do you think this stuff? Where is that? It's not there, because nobody is creating this stuff in a direction where people can leverage each other's systems, and people can discover each other's systems. And this is so. I'm long enough in the IoT field, and I'm seeing what is out there, and I have listened to guys talk about smart cities and so on. This thing is going to fall hard. This thing is going to fall, especially also 5G. I was this year, and we're getting a bit off topic, but when I see 5G here, this year I wasn't in Germany. The Hanover Fair is one of the biggest industry fairs in the world, and one of the mottos this year, I wasn't there unfortunately, because why wasn't I there? I think everybody was sick, or was I sick? I think the children and my wife were sick, and so I couldn't go. But it doesn't matter. So the motto there was 5G. 5G is ahead. They say 2 to 5 years. Yeah. This will take some time, and yeah. Then right now the hype is big. Everybody needs to look into 5G and how to leverage 5G. Leverage 5G when we're not already there with the other stuff. It's ridiculous. Como es Stever? I just say Como is ready. Is absolutely right here. This deep learning or AI is right now. It's a lot of marketing. There's a lot of marketing, and this is why I said the joke last time. I think I also posted it on my LinkedIn. This is from a Twitter. From a guy on Twitter. If it's machine learning, if it's in Python, if it's AI, it's in PowerPoint. That's the message, and it's pretty fitting. So and they are right here to say that it's 5 to 10 years. I would say even it's 10 years away. It's 10 years away. This stuff. Connected home as well. This is this is dumb. Because for instance, I have a connected home. I have every switch I have. I can switch with my phone. I can read out the wind sensor, and I can switch stuff and so on. But this stuff is built in a way that it only works with the components from this manufacturer, because they are not opening the stuff up to other manufacturers, so that you can use a different app, or you can make an app, and this then has the weather data, the sunlight data, which also has I have in the weather station, everything. This stuff, nothing has open standards or open interface. And there we come back to the API stuff. Wow. This is turning out a quite good stream. This is why it's so important for building APIs and making APIs public, and people haven't understood this until now. You need to make good APIs and give them away to people and make the stuff accessible. So IoT needs that. Connected home needs that. What's also here? Carbon nanotube, digital twin, smart workspace, maybe. Brain-computer interface, get it? Uninteresting. Smart robots. It's funny that they say 5 to 10 years. It's so dumb. Deep neural network is AI computing. Okay, then there's nothing. Yeah. Where's here? Okay. Next is Neuralink. Neuralink. Am I missing something? Neuralink. Connecting people. I'm not sure if you mean the brain-computer interface or something. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Any more interests here in the hype graph, or I'm going to put this. I'm putting this away for now. So I found this stuff important, that you know how to build APIs, and this documentation is good. The Swagger documentation is good. Spring has some interesting stuff here, and yeah. Dragonfly says, I take it blockchain is dead. No, blockchain isn't dead, actually. The problem is where people are misinterpreting, and I made this error as well. When you say blockchain, people think about cryptocurrency, and this is absolutely not true and not the thing. And I 100% believe that in a few years we will have really good solutions based on blockchain, based on the idea with the blockchain is that you can add stuff to the chain, and you can verify people, then a quorum or a how is that called? Let's say, let's make it a bit simpler. Over the world, there are a lot of computers, a lot of servers, and you put something on the chain, and these guys are then making sure that your input is correct and that that the transaction is okay, and then it's added to the chain. And once stuff is added to the chain, then it's immutable. You cannot change it. Everybody who has access to the chain can look at it and can, for instance, re-evaluate it or some stuff. And the thing here, what is cool about blockchain is that when you have many companies or a amount of companies, or let's say partner companies working together. So it's a blockchain basically can be a way of companies of making transactions or delivering data to each other. For instance, in the case of let me just quickly think about something, of an insurance company. An insurance company, you can, if an insurance company gives a manufacturer a contract, or has a contract with a manufacturer, and then they can exchange data about devices are created, when are the devices created, and they can exchange data that is collected from the devices, or error data from the devices, and then they can make claim management, and everything can be logged in the blockchain, so people or companies can trust each other, because it's very open, or transparent is the better word. It's very transparent of what each partner who has access to the blockchain and is working on the blockchain does, because you cannot cheat this thing. Once you put stuff in, it's there forever, and basically you can make this or use this in legal claims or something. So this is more or less bulletproof, and this is where blockchain is going to go, and I surely believe that this is the way to go. Not with cryptocurrencies and so on, but a simple solution. And AWS Ledger service, AWS managed blockchain. So for instance, this stuff is already there. We only need people who are building on top of the blockchain. So you can get a managed blockchain from AWS. You don't need to buy that much. You don't need to set up hardware or get a lot of nodes who are then evaluating the transaction and making sure that the stuff is ready. Yeah, here are some information: retail, supply chain, trading stuff. Yeah, this can all go into the blockchain, and services like AWS, they offer basically a managed blockchain for you, where you can just set it up and pay a few bucks. Managed blockchain pricing. Boom, boom. I think didn't we talk about this already on the stream? Standard edition. Do they have a calculation here? Price, production network. So you have a production network, and this thing costs you, total production network hourly costs $2 an hour. What's that? Nothing. Calculator. 1.93 times 24 times 31. Let's say 30. For 1,400, this is in dollars per month, you can have a production ready blockchain. If you're 2, 3 partners, 4 partners who are working on this thing and who are using it, this is nothing, absolutely nothing. And it's managed. You don't have to think about all this stuff. We're going to see this. This is going to come in the future, and this makes totally sense. Yeah. Yeah. I would say as well. Let's start to Spark and Kafka. So I think this stuff is interesting. I could talk about this stuff all day. So in the last stream, what I have shown you is that I have created which is the right terminal. This one here, that I have started a Docker container with Zeppelin. And what we have to do now is this isn't the right way to do it, because let me just look at it. So this is going to, by the way, this is going to get us be a struggle again, because I haven't prepared anything. We tried. So the problem that we have here is we are running NiFi, And NiFi also uses port 8080, so we cannot run on port 8080. And now we need to quickly figure out how to change this to, for instance, 8081. I don't know if I need to change the first or the second number. I'm guessing it's the second number. Docker run -p. Docker f -p. Is that somewhere here? Not found. Great. Docker bind ports. Binding ports, runnable Docker guide. Just quickly. On the host port 80, this is exposed containers port 8080 standard HTTP on the host port 80. So the first one is the host. It's my machine, and this one is that from Zeppelin. So what we would need to do is let's can we end this thing? Also, why this is on, why this thing is running, is staying here. I don't know why this thing is staying here. If anybody of you quickly knows why the console is staying when I start the Docker, or what I'm doing wrong here, I don't know what I need to change. There I'm mounting the stuff. There's, I don't know. Let's copy this out. Copy. Then let's add a text edit. This is the one from last time. Okay, let's enter it. And then what we're going to change here is we're going to expose this to 8081. And what we're also going to do is we're going to change at the network drive. No, the networking, because last time we had, if you remember, we had the networking stuff. Docker network. How was it called? Minus network, I think. Where was Kafka? I have it in the Kafka commands. I don't want to look it up somewhere else. Docker. Where is it? Kafka. Can't remember. Okay. Then we need to go and do Docker networking ls, network ls app tier. So we need to start this with where was it? No, not this one. I'm also always making this error. We're going to go Docker minus network, and then so we're going to do minus network app minus tier. So this should be it. And why then is this thing running in Docker stay in console? Keep your container running detached mode, so I don't want to have detached mode here. Where is it? Minus D. I can't remember the thing. Where did I add the commands? Where did I add those? I need to quickly go to my face so you don't see the other stuff. United. I'm just looking for the. Oh man, where is this? Let's look at the bash. So this is from the old bash where we said Docker IT. I think it's IT. I think we need to add IT here. So minus IT. Okay, let's try it. I think this is it. Where is it? Here it is. Paste. This should start and hopefully then run in the background so we can check. Maybe not. Let me just go down here. Docker. So it's up. It's up. I don't know why this is not going in background mode. I or IT detached mode. Use D with RM. Start the container in detached mode. Use D. Okay. Foreground. I was doing it wrong. I need to start it in D mode. Let's just try this. Come on. End thing. No. D for detached. Makes sense. This absolutely makes sense. Paste. I thought, as always, I thought this would be a lot faster. Docker Docker PS. Okay, it's running up. So let's just quickly check if it's running. It's still running. Localhost 8081. Okay, this thing is running. That's good. And let's then, like in the last one, quickly check the Docker inspect Zeppelin. And we are here in the network 18. Okay. Docker start zookeeper minus server. This was Docker start NiFi. So these containers should Docker PS. Okay, let's quickly inspect these so we make sure that the networking works. Docker inspect NiFi. Boom. That's a different network. Docker inspect Zookeeper server. That's the right network. Docker start Kafka server. Inspect Kafka minus server. That's also the right. Docker inspect NiFi. Oh man. NiFi is in bridge. So Docker network connect. How was it called? Docker network connect network and then the container. Docker network connect app tier NiFi. Docker stop NiFi. Docker start NiFi networking app tier network. Oh, that's what I thought, that this is not working for. Oh man, our small one is crying. Network disconnect, network connect. Man, it's always the same. This is annoying. Why didn't this work? I was just Docker NiFi. How did we do this before? Docker network. Docker network disconnect bridge NiFi. Docker network connect app tier NiFi. Ugh. Let's do it different. Docker connect Docker network connect app tier, and then let's use the ID. Oh man. I need to quickly check something with the kit. I'm back in a second. Guys, I'm back. I need to stop the stream. I'm sorry, guys. My wife needs the help. Our small one is getting teeth, so it's fun. This is fun. See you guys. I'm trying to do. Continue this tomorrow. Bye bye.